Hey guys, welcome to Safi Mixed. In this video, I will let you know how to record macros and through macro how to generate a template in MS Word for your office use or for any other purpose that will help you in saving your time. To this end, you first need to activate the developer tab in your MS Office. And if you don't know how to activate developer tab, I have a video on this. So click in the developer tab, come here to the code group. And in the code group, you see here is record macro. You can start a record macro from this button, or you can alternatively start from this button, but I always prefer to run from here because I can stop by I can pause the recording for any limit of time when I don't want to include something in my macro. So when I click on record macro, this pop-up window appears and the Microsoft Word automatically gave it a name. You can remove this name and you can give it any suitable name that may help you to recall what is in your macro. And similarly, in this area, you can add description and you can add a button, but I'm not doing anything over here, nor I want to add something in the description. However, if you add in description, I just write here, here generating template. So this is my description and I keep the name macro1 and then I click OK. Now you see here, stop recording, pause recording. If you want to pause recording, click on this. The macro recorder will not record the actions you are doing in the file. However, if and when you click on this again, it will resume recording. So now I begin to create the template and I create a template for a letter. So I begin by writing Prime Minister Secretariat and I select them and I come here to Home tab and I remove the space. So I add this, then I enter few lines and I add subject. I enter one more line and I drag the hanger to this position to add date, and then I enter and I come back to this position. I add, click and enter, dear sir. Then I add body text, and then coming down I add few lines and I take the hanging back to here and I write here section officer higher education, and then I enter line. I come back here and then I add copy 2 and I add numbers list 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. And now I come back here to developer tab and I stop recording. Now I come to my file and I click on save as and I choose a folder, like I save this in this F with the same name, Prime Minister, but I need to change. Now there are two options, Word macro enable and document. If you want to keep this only for this document, then you need to save this as with this option, doc m. And if you want to keep the macro enabled as a template for all other files in MS Office, then you need to save this with hash.dotm, and I click on this and I save the file. Now my file is saved. I close this and I open another file, a new file like Microsoft here, and I keep the name new document and I double click it to open this document. So now I'm on a new file and I want to use that template that I have just developed. So I come to developer tab and then I click on this button macro, and here the macro is recorded with name macro1, and you see here the description is generating template. So I just click on run, and when I click on run, you see the whole of those templated things that I have already generated are present over here. So this way you can record templates if, in order to save your time, in order to structure letters or anything else you can do, you can use this for any type of format. Now I can use this letter to write something in the subject region. For example, I underline this and I write to let you know about the progress, and here I can change the asserter, and in the text body I can add anything like blah blah blah. So you can then the template, you can use this template and can modify it for any purpose and can add and remove things that you want. So this way you can record macro in Microsoft Word, which definitely save a lot of your time. If you haven't just subscribed to Safi Next, kindly support the channel by pressing the subscribe button and also hit the like button in the video. Thanks for watching.